Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYGuy.net. Alright, today we're going to be showing you how to replace a three-way switch. As you can see, this one's bad. Three-way switch is a switch you can control the light from other places in the room. You can shut it off over on the other side of the room, turn it on this side, and vice versa. So we're going to show you how to replace a three-way switch. First thing we're going to do is go to the other switch that we know controls the light, turn that switch on, shut the breaker off. Now that I have the power off, you can go ahead and remove the cover plate. Use a flat screwdriver. Now you can go ahead and remove the switch from the wall, Phillips screwdriver or a screw gun. So once you have the switch out, if it's already been replaced once, it might have a newer switch like this, which will tell you where the common wire is. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it says common, which will be the black screw. The other ones are silver or brass. So that common wire needs to go in the same spot in the new switch. So our new switch doesn't have the word common, but it does have our black screw. That's where the common wire is going to go. So we're going to take that common wire, put it on there, and the other two don't matter where they go on the switch. Alright, so we finished removing our old switch. We have our new switch. The black wire was under the common or black screw, so we're going to put it in the same place. It's not always going to be your black wire, it depends on how they wired it. So we'll tuck that around our... Tighten it up. We'll go ahead and put the other two wires under the other two screws. Now here's a good point, just to turn the circuit back on. If you want your switch to face down at the off position and match your other switch on the other side of the wall. So that's what we're going to do now. It's also a good time to test the functionality and make sure you wired it properly before you put it all back together. So our light is on. Turn the light off. Go to the other side of the room. Turn the light on. And turn the light off. So that's it. This one's wired properly, so we're going to go ahead and shut the breaker back off and then install the switch into the wall. So if your three-way switch was an old and original one and didn't have the colored screw with the word common on near that screw terminal, you're going to take a 110 test meter, and what you're going to do is test the three wires to see which wire has power all the time, and that'll be your common wire, which will go into your common screw. That is for the main switch. So if your other switch is broken on the other side of the wall, not the main switch like in this case, you're going to flip the main switch and see which wire on the other side does not get hot at all. That'll be the wire that you're going to put on the common, as that's the wire that goes to the light. With the breaker off, we can tuck the wires back inside. Make sure they can't short out and touch the box, especially if you have a metal box. We'll go ahead and tighten down the screws and secure the switch into the box. We'll grab our flat screwdriver and our cover plate. Put our cover plate back on. Go ahead and turn the breaker back on. Go ahead and test the functionality one more time. Turn it on this side of the room. Turn it off on that side. Turn it back on this side and turn it off on that side. So that's it. With it functioning properly, that's it. We just showed you how to replace a three-way switch. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYGuy.net. If you just finished building the subscribe button, click that to get the latest DIY fixes delivered right to you. If you just finished building the What's Next button, you can click that and we'll help you figure out what you want to fix next. You can also click the link in the description, which takes you to our website for a full write-up.